Welcome to Getting Sports with Drunk. I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler, and I'm joined by
J.
Mark.
Kendall.
Solzy.
And this is a special 4th of July edition of Getting Sports with Drunk. That was good. I don't really know how patriotic that was,
It sounded
but
kind of Blues Cluesy.
yeah. A for effort, I guess. But before we delve into
down from Souls.
before we delve into the patrioticness of today's show, starting lineups, I'll kick things off. I'm drinking Collective Arts State of Mind. Solzy?
I'm drinking Pinball. Don't know much about it. All I know is it's from a local brewery.
Wow.
Excellent. Kendall?
I'm drinking Coriolis from Nebco.
I also have a local brew from the Black Hog Brewery, the Delightfully Dank Double IPA.
I know Martin's a big fan of the Delightfully
It is
Dank.
very dank indeed. I actually have Green by Treehouse.
This is your first Treehouse beer, correct?
It is. I've heard.
And you're drinking the worst of
very
the
good
Treehouse
things.
beers, in my opinion.
I
But
can't
gentlemen,
wait.
to the 4th of July.
Every time.
Well, why can't you open a beer? Like, I don't, you've drank how many beers in your life and you still can't open one correctly? Did you tap the can?
You know, it's the one time I didn't tap the can and it got me.
Yeah.
And that's what I get.
The one time you didn't do the thing that does
Yeah.
nothing for the beer, and
Exactly.
it didn't do something.
Another thumbs down from Souls. That's 2 on the day here.
No, he's keeping count.
That's what happens when you take the juice away.
As usual, you know, we do our toast to excellence. Today's a little different. It's a shot to excellence. We will all be doing a shot in honor of professional athletes in our country that have served for our country.
So Ted Williams,
All right. Perfect.
Rocky Blyer, Roger Staubach, Pat Tillman, Alejandro Villanueva, Joe DiMaggio, Yogi Berra, Whitey Ford, Pee Wee Reese, big fan favorite of that name, Jackie Robinson, David Robinson, Coach John Wooden, Coach Tom Landry, and Roberto Clemente.
I really like this all over the place, like commentary style you were giving. Like some names you were really emphasizing, other names you were like trying
I
to
feel
put.
like we were at a graduation.
Some are more important than others.
Magna cum laude.
That's not true at all. None of them are more important. They all served.
Pat Tillman was the most important.
Kyle,
Disregard everything he's saying right now.
Yeah,
They're all
don't-
important. They
Kyle-
serve for our nation. That's what the 4th's all about.
that's what the important thing is for.
And Memorial
So,
Day.
Kyle, shot for excellence. Gentlemen,
Nazdrovia.
to the United States.
To the service.
I felt that one in my nostrils. It was good. For those of you wondering what we're taking shots of, Maxine Washable and Solzy were doing a Jack Fire.
Nice warm shot.
Yep. And J. Mart, Kendall, and myself were doing local distillery, Litchfield Vanilla Bourbon.
We should get a picture of that. We'll put a picture up.
See, I thought he said pitcher, and I was like,
Oh my goodness.
I was like, wow, what a way to kick off the show. All right. So before we get into the more fun aspect of the show, we'll do one more semi-serious thing. We'll talk about some of the most patriotic moments in sports history. So I know Kendall's going to be a big fan of the first one, leading off with Mike Piazza. Hits the go-ahead home run in the bottom of the 8th against the Braves for the first sporting event to take place in New York City post 9/11. Well, Kendall, that's a big Mets
It
moment.
was. I can't remember. I think they were out in Colorado before.
Yeah.
During.
Right. Yep. This game took place in Shea, and it was bottom of the 8th, first pitch of the at bat, and just went Yahtzee with it for the go ahead home run.
I was far too young. Well, I was young. Can't remember.
You were in 2nd grade.
Yeah, I can't really remember. But 3rd grade, is that 3rd grade?
Third grade.
But I couldn't really remember that moment. But
No, Kendall was in 2nd grade. Remember, he skipped a grade. He went from 3rd to 5th, but then he got held back his senior year twice.
yeah, it was really it was the government that got me.
Got it.
Another one, as mentioned before by Kyle, Pat Tillman, turning down a $3.6 million contract to serve in the Army after 9/11. Of course, we all know he ended up paying the ultimate sacrifice for our country. So, big Big shout out to him
So
for doing that for
maybe
us.
Solzy was right.
No, Soldiers is wrong. There's no one is more important than
We
anybody
salute
else.
him.
We salute every person who has served for our country.
Amen.
Rick Monday, ex-Marine Corps Reserve, charging the field to stop protesters from burning an American flag at Dodger Stadium. It's a big one. And then some more patriotic ones that aren't having to do with 9/11. The U.S. hockey team beating Russia in the Olympics.
Again.
During the heat of the
Miracle
Cold War.
on Ice.
Miracle on Ice, yep. Jesse Owens winning 4 gold medals in Berlin during, the reign of Hitler trying to prove, the supreme variancy, and Jesse Owens said no. And I always like this story. This is one of my favorite patriotic moments, but Carrie Strug winning the gold medal after pretty much breaking her ankle. It's pretty insane. Have you ever watched that video? It's pretty intense. Have you ever seen that?
I have not.
So she's in the Olympics. They have pretty much, the United States has the most world renowned gymnastic teams of its time, and they're pretty much guaranteed gold. All they have to do is do the vault to win the gold. Mm-hmm. And she's running up to do the vault, and she almost breaks her ankle, and she goes back to the start on her fault, goes back and then performs an entire vault doing all these spins and flips. I don't know the terms, but all these aerial moves, and then sticks the landing on, almost a broken ankle. She had to be carried off the mat. Her ankle was in that bad. She couldn't walk, let alone she ran and then vaulted. I would like to see Kyle just vault. Kyle?
That would be really funny to watch.
If we set that up, would you do it?
Would you do some gymnastics event for us?
It would not be pretty, but
What if we do a Burger King thing? What if you do the onion rings? You can do the French fry balance beam.
Like Will Ferrell in Old School.
Right,
with
the
ribbon.
Whopper trampoline.
we can make this happen.
Yeah, I think we could. All right. Well, because this is getting sports with drunk, we're going to really highlight the drunk aspect of this because a lot of people get drunk on the 4th of July. So, Maxine Washable, the first shot roulette of the day.
It is.
Who's the victim?
J-Mart.
All right. So J-Mart. Yeah. While you get yourself ready with a shot, we'll delve into the beginning of the next topic. So, obviously not the most important part of the 4th of July, but a big part of the 4th of July has come to be the picnics and fireworks and festivities that follows. So we'll go around. We'll start with Maxine Washable, work our way back to J-Mart after his delicious vanilla bourbon. What's your favorite 4th of July food and beer? What do you look forward to just drinking and eating on the 4th of July every year?
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Oh, look at him. Oh, man.
Down it goes. It's
Bring
funny
your
because the last couple of years on the 4th of July, I kind of make it a point, for whatever reason, is I buy from the Nebco Brewery here in Connecticut, I buy a 6-pack of Sea Hags. I've done this, I think, the last 3 years. No reason, just kind of been my own little tradition. Food-wise, I'm a simple guy. Burgers and dogs, and I'm happy.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's it.
Kendall? Big connoisseur of food and beer.
Yes, very much so. But I don't drink anything that special. It's special to me. I like to go more of the 30 beers for $15 round. So, Busch. I don't think I've ever drank Busch on the 4th, but I mean, Rolling Rock or anything.
PBR.
PBR of that variety. PBR. In fact, I might do PBR for
The red, white, and blue
Yeah.
beer. And food?
And you know what? I love burgers and dogs, eat it for days, but something special to me in the Reed household is baked beans. And God, do I put them away.
Your dad loves beans.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's a big fan.
Well, he's an interesting guy when he makes them because he makes the beans and he pretty much opens the fridge and anything on the condiment rack is fair game to go in those beans.
I mean, I've seen ketchup, mustard, maple syrup, barbecue sauce. We actually had molasses one time. Molasses went in there.
Souls?
And then we make some fireworks of our own.
Gross.
Excuse me, Kendall.
Souls, I have a feeling I know the route you're going. I have a feeling it's going to be somewhere in the mayonnaise salad variety.
Wrong.
With
your
pickles.
Your
With
nickname
pickles.
is Mayo.
No. So I'm a big fan of the barbecue chicken at our family parties.
All right.
And I don't normally drink till later on, so the very bad beers are left. So like Budweiser.
All right. I like that I don't really drink till later when all the parents have gone to sleep. As a 24-year-old male, I can really sit in my room and drink alone.
That's correct.
For me, it's, Kendall kind of highlighted, I'm a huge Budweiser guy. for the holidays. It's cheap,
America.
it's affordable. It's America's beer. It says America on the can. I mean, but I'm a big Budweiser fan. Crushable. It's easy to put 50,000 of them away. But for me, I like the. I'm gonna go the Kendall route here. I really like the musical foods. If you catch my drift,
Where are we going?
deviled eggs.
Oh,
If there's a tray of deviled eggs, I need to be far away from them because I could put. I mean, J-Mart had a party last year, and I think on one plate I snatched like 6 deviled eggs. I put them on my burgers. I just love deviled eggs.
so you're looking to clear rooms.
I'm looking to clear countries.
Yeah, you'd be a good successor to Trump then.
I think so. I could do that.
This could work.
Drop my nuclear gas bombs on people.
American made, I guess.
That's right. I personally agree with you with the Budweiser. I mean, anything PBR, Budweiser, Busch, anything really that I could drink,
Mass quantities of.
Exactly. It's quantity over quality when it comes to the family backyards. I won't even get into some of the issues in the past with Lenny, but
Quick shout out.
Shout out.
we've had some good times, some bad times. All fun though,
More bad than good.
Well, I mean, I think even the bad times are good times in hindsight.
Oh yeah, because the best thing is
Well, this is the 4th of July, so it's hindsight.
you revisit the Budweiser with the, and you go from there.
What about your food? Food of choice.
burgers and dogs, baby?
Burgers and dogs.
You got to keep it simple.
Yeah. No, but what's your condiment of choice for the two of you on burgers or hot dogs? I mean,
I go unconventional. I like barbecue sauce on burgers.
no, hot dogs though.
Same thing.
Gross.
Wow.
That's gross.
I can't
It's
believe
good.
that.
It's
I
good.
usually do the old Heinz ketchup, and the mustard as well. Just wanna do the
I'm
little
a-
Frenchies.
Frenchies, I was going to say.
So-
The perfect dog for me is it's always just ketchup, mustard, relish, and onions.
See,
Raw
I-
onions.
I
So
look
the
at it-
Burger King hot dog.
Well, yeah, but not a hot dog that was
Get
soaked
that
in
outta
toilet
here.
water.
See, I like onions too, but it's not always readily available. Ketchup, mustard, relish, that's always kind of available, but no one's going to chopping up onions.
Well, this is the best part is that there's nothing better because like relish, when you think of relish, you think of it as like a cold tip thing. There's nothing better than a relish that's been sitting in the sun for a couple hours.
Get it nice and
Yeah,
warm.
you squirt it, you get that nice relish juice first, like kind of like the mustard juice. It's just,
Steams up.
the pre-cum relish. Oh,
Why
so
do
good.
you like relish?
I don't know. I hate pickles, but I love relish.
Think about it. You pair that with that lukewarm Budweiser that you found sitting by the horseshoe pit.
It's
and-
a very
Yeah, I relish the idea of how I don't like pickles but love relish.
I see what he did there.
yeah, I did too.
I don't think you did.
Play on words.
We'll segue into keep the barbecue theme going. We'll do a fun one. 3 athletes you'd love to have a barbecue with. Now, different routes you could take for this: food routes, beer drinking routes, ridiculous routes, game routes. Maybe guys you horseshoes with. But we'll lead it off. Jamar, I know he's really itching to get into this. So, Jamar, who are 3 athletes you'd really love
You
to
want
just
all
have
3
a
right
barbecue?
now?
Yeah, I'll take all 3.
All right. Wade Boggs.
Yeah, that guy drank a lot of beer.
And Wade, we're going to go back and forth, and I'm probably going to perish. But I also want Kurt Schilling,
Excellent.
just for the sake of everything he's been talking about. And then to really throw the controversy, and I want Colin Kaepernick there to go back and forth with Schilling. I'd love to see that shit show.
Conversation.
To just
piece.
be on a one knee the whole picnic.
While me and Wade slip back.
The guy's serving hot dogs out of his afro. Kendall, what do you got? 3 athletes you'd love to
So,
have a barbecue with.
When we talked about this, the first name that came to mind was Randy Johnson. Because I know that he would bring a 6-pack of a very expensive craft beer, and then he'd drink them all, and then he'd drink everybody else's beer as well. It was funny. I was thinking about some Patriots that I think I'd want to spend my 4th of July with. And then I immediately said no. I was thinking football, though. And there's people who are from New England will know this name, and he was a sponsor for Big Wire World Class Market. And that's Vince Wilfork.
No leftovers.
No leftovers. And,
Double up on buns.
yep. So we're going to clean house. So me, Randy, Vince. And then I was trying to think of a basketball player. And I couldn't really think of a good one that I wanted to picnic.
Robert Trailer.
No, I'm going with Birdman.
Nice.
Because I envision, they say there's a pool, and then like, oh my god, who's that guy with 5,000 tattoos? Get him out.
The guy who's on his parole hearing. Solzy?
Well, my first would be Manny Ramirez.
All right.
That's fair. Yeah, I like
It
that.
would be fun to try and talk to him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I was.
It'd be
going
fun to talk to him. Okay.
2 would be Warren Sapp, for the same reason of Kendall with Vince Wilfork.
This is a guy who can put some food away.
Yeah, he probably could drink quite a few, too.
Quite a few feud.
That's not what I said.
That's true.
Yeah, you were trying to make fun of me, but it lost.
Yeah. I didn't lose. Nobody ever loses when they make fun of souls.
Your third?
Come on, Kyle.
We're going to go with an old guy here. Something about
Yeah.
Nolan Ryan.
Okay.
Oh,
He drinks a lot of beer.
Well, I don't know if he does.
He might.
Yeah, he might. Maksheen?
Now, I have a question. Does it matter if one of the people I want to choose has already passed?
No.
All right, then I want Andre the Giant.
Nice.
Wow.
that's good. That's good.
Now keep this in mind too. We have sanctioned Mock every show that we were keeping WWE out of this, and he found a way to work it in
Nope.
once again.
We're talking beer drinking. Andre the Giant is probably the king. I would also like to keep the party moving. I would bring Odell Beckham Jr.
All right.
I don't know if he drinks or not, but he'd probably just be fun for like everybody else.
Well, everyone will try to recreate the catch. Oh, do the catch, do the catch. People throwing hot dog
I'd do it
buns
with
at
a
him.
horseshoe.
Like in the pool consistently though.
And my third pick would be the golfer John Daly.
John Daly.
Son of a.
He would be so much fun to hang out with.
That's good. I like that one a lot. So I'm gonna take a different route for mine. So I'm gonna do less of like the people I'd want to spend the barbecue with. I'd rather mine are gonna be like co-hosts of the barbecue. So leading off the food element of it is gonna be Adam Dunn. Adam Dunn's gonna be my head barbecue, guy. He's gonna be the guy, responsible for all the dogs and burgers and chicken and lamb chops and little kids.
Pitmaster.
Better
Your
do an
pitmaster.
inventory
Pitmaster.
beforehand.
Hmm?
You better do an inventory beforehand.
Oh, that's the plan. And then following that, the cocktail mixer type guy. I want a guy who's seen some things, has a lot of conversation piece, but more importantly, I want him shirtless in jorts with tall white socks and sandals, and I'm thinking John Stockton. Yep, that's the plan I'm taking. And then to really get the show going at the end of the night when everyone's nice, drunk, full, hungover, kissing the wrong woman at the party. There's nobody I want more leading off the light up the sky fireworks than Jason Pierre-Paul. And that's the crew I'm running. Those are the
It's a really
hosts.
hands-on crew.
Yeah, really. I mean, I couldn't think of a guy I would rather have putting his finger on the trigger than Pierre-Paul.
Another
we got
thumbs
another
down
thumbs
from
down.
Zolzy.
But just imagine a party with all of these names. Just imagine walking into a bar and all
There's
these
one
guys are
name
together.
I just thought of.
I got a couple.
Oh, there's a million
mentions,
names.
too.
There's one that really stood out to me, and not to revert back to the WWE route, but Ric Flair would be
yeah.
awesome to have at a picnic.
Ric Flair isn't WWE. Ric Flair's life.
Now what about
Noise complaints.
Aubrey Huff, Babe Ruth,
Those would be good men too. Those are guys who drank on the field, in the dugout.
Terry Bradshaw?
Think of how many cigars Babe Ruth would go through in an hour.
Kyle, you got any honorable mentions?
No.
All right, Kendall.
Real quick, let's go with let's go with Jim Kelly. Shout out to Bill's Mafia. I think that'd be a good guy.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Oh, the Ryan brothers,
That's
Robin
true.
Rex.
James Harrison.
Oh,
James, yeah.
yeah. If you want to
Now,
scare
he would just try
everyone,
to work out the whole time.
Give me that cooler.
I'll tap the keg. Sure. Curls it. I think my honorable mention, I'm going to take a different route. We left a specific group of people out, and that is the hockey players. And let me tell you something. They can drink. And the first person I'm thinking of to go shot for shot with is Rick Nash. Jamer had to hold himself back. He's dying already. Rick Nash, there's a claim out there that Rick Nash, at one point, drank a 375, a pint of Jim Beam in an overtime period. Like he drank it in the locker room in between overtime periods because he was just so tired and something to amp him up.
Did he score the winning goal that game?
No, he didn't. He actually got a penalty that game.
Because that would be hilarious.
But well, it's that time for another shot roulette.
We're gonna need a sound. We're gonna add
The Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, this is so nerve wracking.
Solzy!
All right, excellent. So while Souls gets that delved up, well, we're gonna break down the next part of our show, the real fun part. Real quick, just right around the table. No snake order, nothing. Starting 5, NBA draft. using only U.S. political figures. So we'll start it off with Kyle, since he got to take the shot. Kyle.
Oh, that face says it all.
I wish you could see this face. Kyle, who do you got leading off the charge?
Oh, my starting center is going to be Dwight Eisenhower.
Excellent. Wow.
We're talking all-time political?
All-time political figures.
Oh, okay.
I'm going straight to the power forward route with William Taft.
Wow.
Oh, that's good.
I want a guy who's going to clean the block up real good.
That's very good. I got Ulysses Grant.
Nice.
He's coming in hot at power forward as well.
Power forward.
I need a guy. I don't know what position he's going to play, but I know he can ball. I want Barack.
Barack. Probably be a small forward.
Barry.
Yeah, Barry.
Let me say it differently. I can't believe you guys didn't pick this guy first overall. The best guy to have is Abe Lincoln.
You know, I almost went with Abe.
Big man.
Ball
The
don't
center.
lie. Ball don't lie. Honest Abe.
All
Good
right,
pick.
I
Good
like
pick.
that.
That's a steal.
Souls?
I'm going to go with George W. Bush.
All right. Do you know the difference between the two?
One, the father.
Excellent. So this is the Bob Souls, Kyle Souls debate.
George, I am your father.
I'm going to go ahead and pick my shooting guard, Dick Cheney.
Wow.
Ooh, I see what you
That's
did there.
I got my point guard, Chris Christie, bringing the ball up.
Nice.
I want McCain. McCain would be
McCain.
nice.
Playing what?
I don't know.
Would you want him shooting the ball or passing the ball?
Oh, he's got to pass it.
So he's your point guard.
There you go.
You know he can't shoot.
Small forward, Martin Van Buren.
Excellent. Souls? Souls, you there?
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
here.
okay, he's there.
Trying to write this stuff down.
Down his draft.
Well,
You know,
who you got? Who's your next guy?
maybe we should have wrote down our draft. So we missed the
Oh.
boat on that one.
I'm going with Winston Churchill.
Wow.
What position?
Oh, he's my point guard.
Excellent.
Now, are we taking Winston because his affiliation with the U.S.?
I was gonna say, that's from across the pond.
Yeah,
We'll
know
take
what?
it.
We'll let
take
it slide.
We'll take it.
Moving on.
Well, I mean, there's foreign players in the NBA, so
Yeah, international, I
Yeah,
think you
that's
meant.
true.
You know,
That's-
foreign
that's-
is kind of...
it's hard to argue
a
that.
little.
I mean, every team has to have a lady killer. Small forward. Bill Clinton.
There you go.
steal of the draft. Donald Trump at shooting guard.
You know, it's funny because I was going to take him last round, but I don't want him. I'm going to dial it back again and take John F. Kennedy,
Ooh.
Wow.
Shooting guard, right?
shooting guard.
Excellent.
Yikes.
My shooting guard, George H.W. Bush.
Which one is that, Kyle?
That's the daddy.
Daddy. Souls, who you got?
Every team needs someone to look at. And this pick is going to Sarah Palin.
Wow.
You know what?
Sarah Palin, our own Doris Burke.
Wow.
Well, Hillary Clinton would probably be Doris Burke. I'm gonna play some unconventional ball here. At the center, Joe Biden.
Ooh.
That's good.
Think of the memes.
That's what I'm saying.
That's good.
Him and Taft together down low.
You know, I know we drink local a lot on the show too. I'm giving Mayor Dick Dickinson's getting in on this. He's
Excellent.
my small forward.
Our local mayor.
That's good. That's good. We've been focused on national political figures. You know, the current political figures of the local areas. Good ones.
Drink local, ball local.
There you go.
Wow. Get that on a t-shirt.
I want.
Yeah, big baller brands beat you to it.
I want Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Reservoir. Reservoir. Franklin Delano Reservoir.
Excellent. On the horse?
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
There's a guy who goes by the name of Stonewall. Put him at small forward. I think I already drafted a small forward.
Souls?
I'm going with my point guard finally, and it's Grover Cleveland.
Wow.
You know, I just want to
Sleeper.
put a little light on this. Your last pick was your point guard.
Excellent.
No, it's usually something to look at.
No. Before that,
All right, moving on.
Excellent. So you guys all left out. J. thought he got the steal of the draft with Donald Trump. But if you want someone to lead your team to victory and run the point, there's nobody better than Mark Rubio.
see, here's who I thought he was going to say, and here's who I'm going to take. You want a guy that's number one, right? That's who you want on your team? George Washington.
Carver.
Now I got a guy I think's been overlooked. I think this is our fifth pick.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and take Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Excellent.
I need a big man underneath.
Yeah. No, I mean, not a president. I've done all presidents, but an important political figure nonetheless.
Grover Cleveland.
No,
He's already been taken.
Big Ben Franklin.
Nice.
Wow.
And then coach, Kyle? You have a coach for us?
John Hancock.
John Hancock, that's excellent. I'm taking Andrew Jackson, a guy who takes no shit from nobody. J. Mart Stalin.
I got
Wait a
few
minute.
on mine.
I think I selected Stonewall.
I think Stonewall.
Stonewall's off the board.
No, it's not true.
Well, I'll tell you what. He could retire and he could coach me.
All right, well, I'll pick it up. Instead of Andrew Jackson, then, we'll take the right way to go. And that is, you ready for it? Ford.
Wow. I like it. I like it.
That guy invented cars.
So you're looking for coach, right?
Yeah, coach.
Young coach here. Harry Truman.
Wow. You know, I'm actually going as him for Halloween this year.
Coach of the Year, Richard Nixon.
Wow.
That's really good.
You know, I'm going to piggyback.
I have a feeling he'll be leaving a couple games early, though.
Yeah, there's a good chance.
I'm going to piggyback off that. I'm going to take LBJ all the way. He's going to coach us.
Excellent. This would be... All right, so this is the plan. One night, we all get drunk, and we create these players in 2K, and we just play. We just let it sim the season.
We haven't faced the Warriors, coached by Wilkes Booth.
Oh, man.
My God.
I like to make them the bad guys. That's what I like.
That's right.
Wilkes Booth, coach, assistant coach, Osborne.
Yikes.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's time to wrap up here, but before we do, beer review. Mock?
I think there's one more shot on the board.
Oh, there is after the beer review.
All right.
Machine washable?
For my beer review, I mean, the beer is very good. I'm not a huge fan of it.
It's delightfully
but,
dank. Don't kid yourself.
It's not
Stay
the
in
worst
your
beer I've
lane.
ever had.
That's a good way to put it. Kendall?
The Coriolis, I've never had it. I enjoyed it immensely. I would like to pick up more right after this.
Excellent. Souls?
It ain't juicy. That's all I got to say.
I kind of had a feeling.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. J-Mart?
You know, you said it was the worst beer of Treehouse previously. So I'm
In
excited.
my opinion.
I'm excited to see what else they have because it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Ass. Well, I know Machine Washable was not the biggest fan of this beer in the previous show, but I actually really like this beer. Big session fan. So while Mock divvies up the last shot of the show, the producer, Kendall Reed, chief executive staff writer, J-Mart, and myself were able to go to Whetstone in Brattleboro, Vermont. Great place if you guys ever get the chance. High recommendation. Sit in the water. You could see great whites swimming nearby. There's beavers fighting great whites. People kayaking. It's a great time.
Homeless men.
The freshwater great whites is what I go for.
Yeah.
And the trains.
So, Maxine, who do we have for the last shot?
Our host,
Kyle
Riddler.
Souls. All right. Well,
Would you look at that?
You know, I think the Riddler has probably the lowest winning percentage. In the
Yeah,
shot
he's
roulette.
getting called almost every time.
what do you mean lowest winning
Well, I guess
percentage?
lowest, actually highest shot
what I
percentage.
thought.
I should
This
probably
guy's-
tell you. His
guy's
name
I'm
was the
suffering
only,
because J-Mart took my shot glass last time.
This guy's back-to-back champ right here.
his name was the only one in the name generator this time.
A 5 out of 5. We like to, mix
Really helps
things
my
up
odds
right.
out. Here we go.
There we go.
Excellent.
Well said. Well said.
Well, from all of us at Getting Sports with Drunk, be sure to follow all of our social media accounts.
You better.
Find us on Facebook at Getting Sports with Drunk. Same name on Instagram.
Do it.
And on Twitter, it's GSWD_4.
And for the time being, I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler.
I'm the man of many names.
I'm Kendall.
I'm Mock.
And I'm
Sheen
J-Mar.
washable. Oh, and that's
Let
J-Mart.
me
Sorry.
I'm J-Mar.
But until next time, remember, Machine washable. And this is Getting Sports with Drunk.